Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the BYU Cougars and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Pryor. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, they try to fake left and go bootleg right. Really nothing happening on that one. That doesn't mean they have to shelve that play, though. There's some window dressing you can add to that. Maybe get a tight end out in the flat. Maybe a receiver working an out-breaking route for you on the boundary. Give the quarterback somewhere to go with it if the defense is expecting him to keep the football running.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gators!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the ground, it's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Quarterback gets the first down. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Martin. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know of.
Yeah, and he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. Like the injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. BYU lines up quickly. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Might be calling a hot route. The give on the counter. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Got a little grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Running into the open space. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The play-action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Casper. They'll mark him down, but that's a loss on the completion.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Steps away. Gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback. And
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. This time it's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Martin. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Dances away to buy time. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Pryor. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The run inside. It's Pryor. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll move the wide receiver. Jones to throw. Now improvising. Slings it downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab on the shot. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Takes the easy one to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier using his legs to buy some time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's the handoff. He's got the first down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Tulane taking on the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. And it's the Green Wave, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Matt.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Cougars. He got a step and just dusted the field. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. Could be an alley. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
All even here in the third quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. using his feet. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2, he's kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Martin. Trucks through the defender. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Martin. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the right. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. BYU right back to the line.
And that was one of those gotta have it. I mean, it's a 4th quarter, 4th down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by...
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Creates a little room. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
On the move, it's Pryor. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Jones to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Got his man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Gators will hustle to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Pryor. Touchdown, Florida! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Gators answer right back.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
And the extra point is good. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Going to try to get it himself. Got him downfield. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream